is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Hello there. Welcome to your Monday Chrissie Swan Show. It doesn't feel like Monday.
It doesn't. There's a lot of hustle and bustle in the office here today, so it feels like we're in the middle of the week.
It feels great, and I had a beautiful weekend. I did 10 kilometres walking on Saturday and 10 kilometres walking on Sunday, and I almost didn't leave the house.
Just in the house?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Just clearing. You know, I'm on a mad purge.
Yeah.
If I haven't looked at the thing or used the thing, it's out. It's out. It's on the hard rubbish, and I'm loving it. Eventually, there's just going to be like a chair and 2 sticks left in my house, and the kids are going to be like, "What happened?" I'll be like, "I've gone too far as usual."
Seriously?
I know. Now, we're about to do Say G'day. This is a specific one, right? Because, you know, it's my greatest regret that I wasn't born Greek.
I know. I was talking to someone about that on the weekend, actually.
I should be. I just feel like that's what I should be. I love the food. I love the customs. I love their joie de vivre. That's French. I understand that. It's not lost on me. But my favourite part of the Greekness is the language. And I could listen to people speak Greek all day long. And my favourite Greek word is loukoumades. Loukoumades, which is like very tasty, but also the word itself is heaven. I've got double passes to see my big fat Greek wedding in cinemas from today, or last week, or from today, I don't know. But I've got double passes, and I want you to call with your favourite Greek word. It can't be loukoumades. It can be something else. Can you give me a loukoumades? Loukoumades.
The only Greek word I know is a profanity, and I'm scared to say it on air, so I won't.
I reckon you could.
No, I won't.
There's no laws against it.
No, I won't, because it's bad.
Okay, all right.
Chrissie's Say G'day.
The Greek language is one of the greatest, and I find that it sounds better when you drop your voice a few octaves. Like you could say loukoumades, but it sounds better when you go loukoumades.
Yeah, right, okay.
Loukoumades. And it's sort of lazy on the D. I love it. It's the most fabulous language. One of my greatest regrets is that I wasn't born Greek. Catherine, what is your favourite Greek word?
I am Greek. I'm Greek-born Australian, and my favourite Greek word is beautiful. So very beautiful is like boli oreo.
Boli oreo.
Yeah, boli oreo.
That is magical. Hey, what does this one mean? The one that goes like, taxi or something?
Dodaxi?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I'm going to keep trying. Maybe I just made it up.
Just making stuff up. Yeah. Catherine, you have got a double pass to see My Big Fat Greek Wedding, 3 in cinemas. Let's go to Maria. Maria, what is your favourite Greek word?
My favourite Greek word is galaktoboureko, or as my friends like to call it, galactic booty call.
Galactic booty call. You've got the accent down, Pat. Can you please say loukoumades for me?
Loukoumades, agapi mo.
Isn't it the best?
It's like dirty talk for you.
I know, and everybody talks about French being the language of love, la la la, the most beautiful language. I think Greek is. Don't you agree, Maria?
I do agree, kouklamu. Kouklamu means my doll.
Oh, my
doll. Hey, so what does galactic booty call mean, the word you said?
So galaktoboureko is like the Greek version of like the custard vanilla slice.
Vicky from reception made it for us.
Oh, that's how I knew that word.
Yes.
Yeah. So the people that are not good with pronunciation call it galactic booty call. And if you were to go into a Greek bakery and you called it that, chances are they would know that you wanted galaktoboureko.
Oh my God, Maria, you are off to the movies. Thank you so much for making my Monday. Ian from Brizzy, what is your favourite Greek word?
Mine's with a Pommy accent, but it's Kalanikta Gombari, which is good night, my friend. I used to live in Cyprus and had a bar there, and that's what we used to say to everybody else they were leaving.
Oh, that sounds like a fun time. A bar in Cyprus. Ian.
It was. It was a good time.
And now you're in Brizzy. Are you doing the same thing there?
I'm working in a hotel now, so kind of, yeah, I'm behind the bar, but I tend to do breakfast now because the liver couldn't cope with any more nights.
Oh, that is fair. That is very fair. You're off to the movies.
Double My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. Michelle, what's your favourite Greek word?
Well, mine's simple. It's agape.
And it means...
Love.
Yes. It was
we all know that.
I also believe it was the last of Con the Fruiterer's children. Remember he had Vula, Sula, Tula and Agape at the end. Yeah.
Right?
Showing my age,
I
Michelle, there.
remember that.
You're off to the movies. Thank you so much for your call. And Nina, we'll finish with you. What is your favourite Greek word?
Tikanis.
Maybe that was what I was asking for
Yeah,
before.
I think it was.
Okay, say it again.
Tikanis.
Yeah. And what does it mean?
How are you?
Oh, God. How are you, Nina? Are you good?
I'm great, love. I'm great.
Well, I can
my
make
mum was Greek.
Oh, you are so lucky. And was your kitchen just full of delicious food and bad tempers and all of the great stuff?
Oh, the whole emotion, everything. Oh, my God, they're so passionate. Yeah.
I know. That's why I think I should have been born Greek. You're off to the movies. Thank you, Nina. That's made my
Lovely.
day.
What about the word malaka? People always say that. What does that mean?
I feel like it's not quite,
right?
Yeah, I think it might be a bit rude.
Okay, cool.
Malaka butsa is another one.
Oh,
The Chrissie Swan Show.
No one, especially women of a certain age, should ever feel invisible, disconnected, or unimportant. Priceline Pharmacy celebrates you and all your uniqueness at every age, because at Priceline, it's always a festival of you.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Miriam Margolyes, are you across her work? She's an actress.
yeah, I was introduced to her on Harry Potter.
I think she might live in Australia, weirdly. Or so there's some sort of
Right.
Australian connection. She's certainly filmed a documentary with her travelling around, but I do believe she lives in Australia with her wife. Anyway, she's doing lots of interviews lately, lots of publicity. And she's very honest. She's come out and said that John Cleese is poisonous and sour. I mean, they are big adjectives.
She's got away with words, old Miriam.
She does, actually, and she has no filter at all. Also evidenced by, in another interview, she said that Steve Martin, the actor from, Roxanne and Father of the Bride, and more recently, Only Murders in the Building. Said that he was horrid to work with. And we were surprised about that, weren't we? Because we interviewed Steve Martin a few years ago, I think about the series when it first came out, because it was a live hookup between us and Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yeah.
And there was so many technical difficulties. But he was nothing but so pleasant. At any point he could have said, guys,
don't worry about it.
Get your stuff together or it's not going to happen. He was 45 minutes we messed him around for, and he was very patient. So,
which is a long time when you stop and think, if you're just sitting on a chair with a camera in front of you and a mic for 45 minutes, and we were all more frustrated than he was. He was so pleasant about it.
Yeah. So that surprises me. Maybe she just got him at a bad time. I just think, you never know what people are going through at the time.
Totally.
Sharon Osbourne has just started a new podcast with her daughter, son and husband, Ozzy, and they were chatting about who the rudest celebrity that they've ever met was, and she has said who is topical, Ashton Kutcher. She couldn't even think of his name first. She's going through that. It's the same as my mum. She's like, the girl with the red hair and the big teeth and the ring and she gives every other detail until I go, it's Julia Roberts. Is that who you're talking about? But Sharon Osbourne was saying, that guy on the 70s show, married to an actress, and her daughter, whose name escapes me now,
Kelly,
said, Ashton Kutcher, really? And she was like, yes, he was so rude. What happened? He came on a show that she was also a panellist on, interview show, and she didn't know what he'd done, and that annoyed him. And he said, "What have you ever contributed to the industry?" Which is not a great way to
start the relationship. Like, at least read your dot points, Shaz, and have a couple. Like, just throw up a couple of shows to look like what he's been on.
And particularly famous people have massive egos.
Totally.
You need to at least pretend that they are the cleverest, most amazing person you've ever met.
Especially when interviewing.
Yeah.
If they're on a press junket.
I mean, we have interviewed a lot of people.
Yeah. Who would a
lot of people say to me, who's the best person you've ever interviewed? Or it's always a very difficult answer to come up with, because I can't remember who the best ones are. I mean, obviously, I love people and talking to people and getting their stories. So almost every interview I've ever done has merit. But I do remember there's two that stick out that were really bad. One was with my childhood icons, Duran Duran. That was an excruciating interview, and they were two of the members were really rude to me. I just left there feeling like nothing.
Never meet your idols is just so true.
It is true, isn't it? Well, it can be true because I have met other idols like Lily Tomlin and Gina Davis and Debbie Harry and Sarah Jessica Parker, and they were all wonderful.
True.
But Duran Duran, they really belittled me, and I just felt like a big loser.
Did they know you were fans?
Yes.
You were a fan?
You could tell on my face.
Okay.
And that's even more unkind.
That makes me sad. You'd think they'd be able to turn it on for you knowing how much love you had for them.
Yeah, and you'd think they'd be match fit. After 40 years of being interviewed, they would have some lines that they could pull out for super fans and everyone's happy. And also Sam Newman, who's a Melbourne identity.
I remember this.
He was hands down the worst experience I've had in the media.
I remember you walking out of the studio, out of the station, and I was like, where's Swanee gone?
It was absolutely the worst by far.
And we couldn't even air the audio.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah,
it was a
grim.
terrible, terrible situation and so unusual in my career to feel so attacked. It was terrible. Terrible. What about you? You've interviewed some people.
I think my best interview would have to be Paris Hilton. I think I was surprised with how much she gave.
Yeah.
But my worst...
Well, she really liked you. And I think that is key to any conversation.
And unlike Sharon Osbourne, I knew everything. Like, I knew what I was there to talk to her about. I threw in a little couple of catchphrases that she loved, and she picked up on that.
Yeah.
But the worst, I didn't even interview. It was when I was producing Chrissie Salmon Brownie. We had the honey badger in. I'm not sure if you remember, for The Bachelor.
Yes.
And he refused to take his AirPods out to speak to one of our other producers.
That's right.
And as he walked through the hallways of the studio, just would not speak to anyone, even his publicist, before going in with you guys.
Yeah.
And I think...
He was, I mean, you know, harking back to what I said earlier, people are going through things and you just don't know what. I remember that was a very bad time of his life and he didn't want to do any publicity.
I think a show he just shouldn't have done.
Yeah. Agreed.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes.
What's my name? Who is it? Chrissie Swan's Who Am I?
Michelle Marbell. Does everybody sing that to you?
No, but I was named after that.
Were you? The Beatles song?
Yes, I was.
There you go. It's a gorgeous name. You're a gorgeous woman. I can feel it. The vibrations are strong with you. Oh, you're a darling. Do you have, please put the kettle on, Michelle. I'll be over in half an hour. All right.
I'd love it.
I would love it too. Seriously speaking, I've got $500 cash for you, Michelle. Thanks to the...
nervous.
Oh, no, don't. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's air, not like vanilla bean paste. Just, you know.
Okay, I've got this.
Now, this famous person, I've got 5 clues about them, and I'm going to take away $100 every time you get one wrong. But I think you might be all right, okay?
I hope so.
I used to host a radio show on a rival network in the morning. So it might be a local guy, you know?
Yeah.
Have a guess?
Dave O'Neill.
No. Shout out to Dave O'Neill.
How gorgeous is Dave O'Neill? Let's have a moment.
The king.
He's magic.
Clue number 2 for $400 cash.
I host a long-standing game show that is actually wrapping up at the end of this year.
Eddie Maguire?
Yes! Yes, Michelle. That's $400 on a Monday Arvo for you.
Thank you so much. You're so beautiful. Thank
Sweet. You can afford the expensive tea bags now, Michelle. Put the kettle on. I'll be over in half hour.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Right, I'm going to take you back to 1993, which is a long time ago, especially for you, Jack. But there was a band called Counting Crows, and everybody had the CD, and everybody was in love with the lead singer, Adam Duritz. And he was even going out with Jennifer Aniston, which is like hot couple, right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine how popular they were. They had the album August and everything after. Literally everyone had it. Every radio station played every song. You probably know this one. Future, always stare at the beautiful women. Anyway, I knew every word and still do to every single song, even the ones that never got radio play, right?
That still gets rolled out at karaoke all the time as well.
Of course it does. It's an absolute banger. Well, they are still touring. They toured this country last year, I believe, and they are currently touring America. And on Saturday night, do you know this song?
And if my wishes came true, it would have been you.
That would be your Queen Taylor, the one.
In my defense, I have none.
Just listen to it.
For never leaving well enough alone.
Oh,
But it would have been fun.
I mean, she is everything to me. I could weep. Anyway, that is track 1 off the Folklore album, which saved me and countless others during the pandemic. And Counting Crows sang that song on Saturday night. This is what it sounded like.
It's another day of waking up alone. But we were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would be you.
So it turns out that his girlfriend loves Taylor Swift. I mean, obviously. And she organised tickets. That's a nice way of saying he got freebies, for sure. His girlfriend organised tickets for him and her and 2 friends to go to the concert. And ever since then, he cannot stop listening to Taylor.
I reckon he did that way better than Taylor. That's just full stank face. You smell a fart.
Yeah, from you. What you just said.
It was better, arguably better. I think most people would agree.
No one would agree. No one agrees that Adam Duritz.
No, he was better.
No.
Than Taylor.
No.
For sure. That's why he's still touring.
Oh, and she's not. She's not doing 17,000 dates.
She's only 10 years into her career.
No, she's not.
No, she's about, 12? Anyway, next story.
Listen, we're never going to agree. And get out. I want to talk about the sweet but surprising reason behind Rihanna's son Riot Rose's floral name. Now, I saw that name, that her baby was called Riot Rose, and I wrongly, egregiously thought that was a girl's name, Riot Rose.
No, it's a little. They've only got 2 boys.
That's right. It's a boy, and the reason his middle name is Rose is because his dad loves flowers.
Oh,
which I just love. I don't know what you love. Flowers.
I love flowers.
Flowers are magical. I don't know why it just has to be for chicks all the time.
No, flowers are a great way to improve the home. They're a great way to improve the mood.
Oh my God, it's Home Shopping Network. Jack.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Very exciting night tonight.
The Masked Singer is back.
The Masked Singer is back. There's 5 masks tonight. One of them will go. That's what I love about this show is that you get the instant payoff.
Yeah.
You enjoy the showbiz, you enjoy the performances, and then you get that delicious moment of take it off, and you get an answer. I won't give away any clues. I cannot. But I will say that I was delighted to see the face of this person under the mask, and I had posters of this person in my bedroom.
Huge. And this year, Swanee, they're really making us wait for it because it's only on Monday nights.
Yes, I feel like that was going to change. I'm not sure, but
okay.
So far, yes.
Yeah.
Monday nights, lock it in, The Masked Singer, 7:30 on 10.
Going to be catching up with Osher Gunsberg. We're also going to be playing a new competition, Chrissie Swan's Beauty Prescription Live. Now, this is super epic.
Oh.
You don't want to miss it. Just jump on the Nova Player and register your details. We'll tell you more about it.
Do it. It will change your life.
But it could result in you going to Sydney with us.
Yes. And more.
And more.
Like, that's the worst part of the price.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
How funny is the last bit of that song? Miss Independent, that's why I love her.
I want to go home and listen to Neo. I still love Neo's Closer.
That is one of the greatest songs of all time.
Such a tune.
Of all time. Jackie, do you agree with us?
Yes, I do. I have that CD.
Do you?
Wouldn't pick that from you, Jackie. I like it.
Yeah. Bit of everything.
He's really judged you there very quickly, Jax. Josie, do you have the Neo CD?
I don't. Sorry, no, I don't. But I do like the song.
Do you have other CDs? Like, do you have Rebecca's Empire or like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic?
A little bit older than that, Chrissie.
Pearl Jam 10. Yes, I knew it, Josie. All right, let's see which one of you is going to put one of those CDs in this limited edition Chrissie Swan Show bum bag. I've got lots of questions in front of me. Your names are your buzzers, and it's the best of 5. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Ready as you'll ever be. That's it, Jax. Question number 1. Which Australian city woke to a thick haze of smoke this morning?
Jackie.
Yes, Jackie?
Sydney.
Correct. Also would have accepted Snoop Dogg Town. Boom, kapow. Snoop Dogg.
I didn't
Smoke.
Oh, good one. Good one, Mum. Wow. It's 3:14 on a Monday and we're already getting those types of jokes.
I've never seen you so repulsed. Question number 2. 23 years ago to the day, Kylie Minogue released this absolute banger. Wanna stay together, stay forever. What is it called?
Josie.
Josie.
On a night like this.
It is on a night like this, and it reminds me of one of the best weddings I ever went to.
Whose?
Tori and James. They, you know how they disappear? You know, you get married and they disappear and you're at the reception. They entered the room to this song, and I'll never forget it. God, I got so drunk.
All right, one apiece. Question number 3.
What is the only fruit with the seeds on the outside?
Jackie.
Jackie.
Strawberry.
Oh.
That is what's written here, but also raspberries.
We'll take strawberries, though. 2 points to Jackie, 1 to Josie. Question number 4. It's Monday, man.
Jackie and Josie. Jack's lost the will to live. He's just realised that he's the official tally person for a quiz where the answers are wrong.
No, I'm sure Google would... Look.
There's plenty more.
No, strawberries.
Raspberries too.
Oh, but, you know, berries. All similar stuff. All right, question
number 4. The Masked Singer returns to our screens this evening, 7:30, Channel 10. There you go, I've done my job. Aside from myself, name 2 of the other panellists.
Josie.
Yes, Josie.
Dave Hughes
Yep.
and Abby Chatfield.
Correct. What's the score check?
2 points to Josie, 2 points to Jackie. This next one is for the win for either of you.
Which Australian cricketer has the nickname Pup? Which Australian cricketer has the nickname Pup and likes to fight people at Noosa Parks?
No idea.
Wouldn't have a clue.
Which Australian cricketer has the nickname Pup, likes to fight people in Noosa Parks and likes to fight Karl Stefanovic in said Noosa Park?
I can't remember his name.
Oh my God,
Wow.
you are my people because Michael Clark is not one of mine.
He is not. All right,
I
question
should've got that.
number 6 for the win for either of you.
Josie went all shivery.
I'm not a cricket person.
No, me neither. Oh, it's so boring.
But you kind of can just be a news.com person
Yeah,
and you see his name.
That's true. Yeah, you've dropped the ball there, girls. Question number 6. Name an Australian telecommunications company starting with O.
Josie.
Yes, Josie, for the win.
Optus.
Correct. Or should we say yes? Do you get it? That's their advertising slogan. It's another. That's 2 mum things in.
I'm going to call the people at Working Dog because you should be on Have You Been Paying Attention tonight with these gags.
Really?
Go Masked Singer straight into Have You Been Paying.
Well, someone in this studio hosts when Tom Gleisner's sick.
Coming up next, Osher Gunsberg will be joining us. Ginsberg.
He'll have your guts for garters. Ginsberg.
I want to say it just to hear him get angry at me because I reckon he'd get
Don't.
proper angry.
Do not.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Tonight you're going to be watching me and my esteemed colleague on The Masked Singer as we make our season debut. Welcome, Osher.
Chrissie Swan, I'm so thrilled to be back in the room with you. I love that I get to work with you. It's great. It's a treat.
It is a treat, and I am personally, I'm excited about the singing, I'm excited about the masks, I'm excited about the high hair, but mostly I'm excited about everybody, including me in my living room with my kids, watching you and your new fancy pants entrance mask.
Oh, absolutely. Because I said to our boss, we have a boss at our job. Her name's Karen. She's amazing. And I said, I'm working on with these masks, and can we do something that makes me feel like Daft Punk is actually playing at my house? And she went, let me talk to Tim. Now, if you need show and show business, there's one person you should call, Australia. Talk to Tim Chappell, the man that designs all the costumes, because this man, he's got this great line. He goes, anyone, they only ever want to talk to me about my Oscar. They don't want to talk to me about my Emmy, my BAFTA, my Golden Globe, my Tony. Like, the man knows how to put snazz in snazzy.
Yeah.
And he says, leave it with me. He made me this LED mask that is so bright, we had to put a scrim on it because it was blowing out the cameras. It's amazing.
Did he make that? I thought you'd bought that off Wish or something. AliExpress.
No, he famously puts things together to create what he creates. It was so much fun.
Did you get to keep it, Osher?
I got to keep all the other ones, but not this one. So my podcast studio at home has all the other ones, but they're yet to relinquish this.
That's all right.
Much like the suits, Jack. They only get to keep the suits either.
You can go to Kmart and get those LED strip lights, and it's a good bit of crafting for you and Wolfie on the weekend.
Perhaps.
Now, I wanted to... we are obviously very excited about Masked Singer, and everybody tune in tonight, 7:30. It is an absolute cracker, and we can't give away any hints, but if you're of a certain age, you're going to know who's under the mask tonight. That's all I can say.
It is the most emotional thing I've done in television in a long time, and I work on shows where people get married, fall in love, and have babies and get heartbroken. It's more emotional than that show.
Yeah.
Like I'm not making it up, am I, Chrissie? When the head pops off, I reckon if 10 heads pop off, 7 times we all cried.
It is magic.
It's that intensely emotional. It's beautiful.
It is totally emotional. It is totally memorable. And I just want to know how you connect your memories to the emotion of the unmasking. And we've put together a game that you and I are going to play, because I've only been on 2 seasons. You've been on them all, but I've been a lounge chair watcher from the beginning, all right?
So are you going to try to play me when I go the full Kermit and then ask me to guess who I'm actually excited about?
No,
damn it, that's a great game to watch.
That's a great idea when you go full Kermit. I love it.
I've gone back through the last 4 seasons, Osher, and selected masked performances, and I need you and Chrissie to buzz in with your name and tell me either the mask or the celebrity singing behind.
Guys, this is like this is like those memory tests when after the person's paid the bill, they ask the waiter to remember who had what at the table. Like, it's gone. My short-term memory cache is empty.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
We're about to find out.
Mine is too.
Okay, round 1.
Chrissie, that is Shannon Knoll.
Yes, Swanee.
Swanee's going to win this.
Also known as the blowfly.
She's going to win every one of these. Like, that's how differently it sounds. I didn't guess it was Shannon Knoll because my ears are that cooked, and where I listen to the show, I don't have the same monitoring that you do. I don't hear it as well as you do.
Excuses.
And also, you were there when Shannon was crowned second place on Idol.
I didn't need hearing aids then. I need them now.
All right, that was season 4 Shannon Knoll. All right, round 2.
The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows.
That's Zoe's brother, Osher.
Yep.
That's thanks for giving it to me, Chrissie. That's Zoe's.
I didn't. No, I can't remember.
That's Zoe's brother, the chicken, the rooster.
Oh.
That it is not.
Oh, it's not Hugh Sheridan.
That is not.
No.
That is.
I don't know then.
I don't know.
That is Tiger. That was Jamie Jury from season 4.
Ah, yes.
Sings as well as he dances. No, actually, he's a far better dancer. He is actually, I saw Manpower, he is the best dancer on the stage, hands down. He was such a good dancer.
And he was so charismatic as Tiger.
And so rich.
Alrighty,
oh my God,
1 point to Chrissie. Round 3.
Chrissie, that's Georgie Coughlin, also known as Monster.
She's done it. 2 points to Chrissie Swan.
And that is the moment where she nearly fell off stage too.
Was it?
Really?
That's the thing I think about. I think about that moment, but I don't think about anything else.
Alrighty, 2 points to Chrissie. Round 4.
You weren't even on that season.
No.
Midwestern sky.
Oh.
He's a working class man.
Oh, that's one of the cricketer ones.
Yeah.
Chrissie.
Oh, is that Matt Hayden? Osher?
Chrissie, that's Michael Bevan.
Correct, Chrissie Swan.
Yes!
All right, Swanee, you've won. That's 3 points to Chrissie. Let's just do one more for a bit of fun.
Go.
All of the dreams you saw left me out in the cold.
Chrissie, that's from this season. That's
Swanee, you can't say that.
Osher's face.
You can edit this. I'm like,
He's shook. Don't worry, mate. We bleeped it.
because
You
I'm
are-
so terrified.
You are so funny. Osher, tune in to see
I can't believe you
Osher
did that, Chris.
and me and
Everything's a
Husey
guess until the mask comes off.
and Abby Chatfield and the gorgeous Mel B tonight on The Masked Singer at 7:30. See you soon, Osh.
See you, bye.
Love paying less for your beauty, health, and wellness at Priceline Pharmacy. Chrissie Swan's Beauty Prescription Live. Thanks to Priceline.
I cannot believe that we've pulled this off. This is like a dream, okay? You may not have ever heard of the event, Beauty Prescription Live, Priceline's Beauty Prescriptions Live. I have heard of it, obviously, before I was an ambassador for Priceline, before I was in love with everything.
Right.
And I finally got to go earlier this year, and there is another one coming up. Let me tell you, I was so beside myself. It felt like I was 5 years old at the Easter show or the Eka or whatever, right? It was like that high level, completely off my face with excitement. You go around stalls of all your favourite makeup, skincare, all the must-have brands, all the fancy stuff, all the cult products, and they give you, Priceline give you, you know those like old lady shopping trolleys that you drag behind you?
Yeah.
And you fill that thing up with free stuff. It is a dream.
Well, I remember you coming back from Sydney from the event earlier this year and you're like, I want to be able to give this away to someone. You want a listener to be able to enjoy it as well.
And today is the day that we get some people in the draw. Danny, you are going to have first crack at this.
I'm so excited, Chrissy. That's amazing.
Oh my God, you and I will lose our minds there. It's like supermarket sweep.
So here is how it works, Danny. Swanee is going to pull out an item from her Priceline pink trolley. She's going to describe it to you without saying what it is, and you need to guess what the item is within 30 seconds. I'm going to put a timer on. If you get it in time of that 30 seconds, you go in the draw to come along with us to Sydney because you're from Melbourne. We'll fly you up. We'll put you up at a hotel, and on Friday, your name will be drawn out of a hat.
And I wasn't listening. Did he say that you get to bring your best friend with you or anyone you like?
Even better. That's amazing.
Is that, am I allowed to say that?
Absolutely you are.
So it's you and your best friend and me losing our minds.
Oh, amazing. I can't wait.
All right, Danny.
Hopefully I can get this.
Fingers crossed. I'm reaching into my little
All right, the timer is
my
started.
trolley. Okay, you put it on the top half of your face. You apply it with a brush. It's powder. It goes over eyeliner.
Eyeshadow.
Yes!
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 Spot on.
Oh, my God.
You're in the draw.
You're in the draw.
Yes,
Talk to you
thank
Friday,
you so
baby.
I love it.
Alrighty, like Danny.
You're the best.
You're the best.
Thank you.
If you'd like to get in the draw like Danny, make sure you register your details via the Nova Player, and we could be calling you tomorrow.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Big weekend for Kylie Jenner. I'm just loving her and her new boyfriend, Timothy Chalamet.
Same. The pat pics are great.
She's a single mum of two, and she's just out packing on the PDA with her hot new French boyfriend.
It's like when you're in high school and you're 14 and you're like making out for the first time and you like have a giggle after because it feels so funny. I feel like they're always giggling after they're kissing.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet. It feels wholesome, don't you think?
It does.
And I don't like the whole, there's a sort of an undercurrent of where are her children? My God, let her be. Let her leave the house. She probably smells like old yogurt pouches. You know what I mean?
Legit. Also, her house is like Disneyland. The kids are all right. They've got stuff to do.
The kids will be fine. But they are loving each other. They had a massive snog on at the men's singles final at the US Open in New York City. And she's also, I love this as well, because you know the term bros before hoes. She's gone hoes before bros because remember she used to have this best friend, Jordan Woods.
Yeah, she was like a main character in one of her shows, with Kylie.
And then Jordan Woods had a little bit of a party pash with Tristan Thompson, who is Kylie's brother-in-law, essentially. Anyway, look, it's all very confusing, but they are back together. The friends, the girls, Kylie Jenner and Jordan Woods have gone shopping together at Acne Studios, and it's the best sort of shopping because Kylie's just been named as the ambassador, so they wouldn't have spent a penny.
It'd be like you and me walking into Priceline.
Ha ha! You wish! Hey, I want to talk about this I love houses, right? And I love movie houses. And my favourite movie or TV house of all time was the Brady Bunch house, of course, in Clinton Way. That's the official address. Anyway, I also love the houses in San Francisco from Full House. Took the kids there to see them when we were in America in December, and Peg got there and she goes, "Is that it?"
Oh.
And then she sat crestfallen on a park bench because I'd forced her to walk, maybe 70 metres to it.
That really would have burst your bubble.
It really did. I was really excited. I've also, have you ever heard of the Amityville Horror? It's a horror movie. That is a great house. But the Halloween house is up for sale. And this is the spookiest theme of all time. Just enjoy it for a minute. Just wait. There, it goes like into a flat. Like the flat notes. It's so scary. And Halloween, it's been reinvented. I haven't watched it. The new version, because Jamie Lee Curtis was in the original when she was like 20.
Yeah.
And now she's in the new one as an older lady.
Kyle Richards from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is in it.
Is she?
And there was a bit of cross-promotion because Jamie Lynn went on The Real Housewives.
Jamie Lee Curtis did?
Yeah.
I love her. She's so refreshingly bonkers. But here is, if you think that is spooky, which one do you think is spookier, the new one or the old one? That was the old one. To play the new one. It's pretty scary. It sounds like the Terminator's in there too.
This one gives off a bit more of a Jawsy vibe.
Yeah, and you want to dance to it a little bit. Anyway, that house is up for sale, even though I know it's just a set and, there was no untoward stuff going on there. I still could never live in a house.
How much are they asking for it?
1.8 mil.
Reasonable.
Well, I find that. Like, you go, oh, how much is this flat in Randwick? It's $1.8 million. And then in America, you can get like a big house for that.
Seriously, I could go over there and live like a king.
I mean, admittedly, 7 teenagers were allegedly murdered in the front room. But anyway, hey, we are out of here. We'll see you Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine. It's everywhere today.
Bye.
Now check this out. The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.